This is an experiment to interface Arduino UNO with the DHT11 sensor, LCD and I2C. And if you connect I2C, it requires only 4 wires. And if you don't use I2C, it requires many number of wires to do connection with Arduino UNO and LCD. Better you do LCD with I2C. So only maximum 4 wires are required to do the connection. And the first one is ground, and the second one is VCC, and the third one is SDA and SCL. SCL stands for serial clock, and SDA is a serial data. Using one line, that is green wire, the data is transmitted from Arduino UNO to LCD module. So here we have used a 16:2 LCD module, and we are interfacing a DHT11 sensor. It has got 3 pins, VCC, out, and a ground pin. And how to do the connection? The VCC of DHT11 sensor, it is connected to 3.3 volts pin of Arduino UNO. And VCC of I2C, it is connected to 5 volts pin of Arduino UNO. And the ground of DHT11 sensor is connected to ground of Arduino UNO, and the ground of I2C is connected to ground of Arduino UNO. And out pin of DHT11 sensor is connected to pin number 2 of Arduino UNO, and SDA pin is connected to SDA pin of Arduino UNO, and SCL pin is connected to SCL pin of Arduino UNO. If you don't have SCL and SDA pins on your Arduino board, you can connect these 2 pins on A4 and A5 pins respectively. So this is all about the connection. And here is the code. First, you should include a liquid crystal I2C header file. That I'll show you how to include. After including, you have to set the LCD address. The LCD address is 0x27, and you have to write how many number of columns and rows are there. 16 columns, and there are 2 rows in LCD module. This we need to give it in a program. Then DHT11 output pin, it is connected to pin number 2 of Arduino UNO board. That's why we are defining hash define DHT pin 2. And similarly, if you want to mention, you can mention here what is the type of DHT you are using, because you have got one more DHT22. So in order to differentiate, we are writing DHT11 here. Then here the DHT pin, this is the function we will call later. In the wide setup function, we use 9600 baud rate in order to see the data in a serial monitor. And the DHT dot begin, when we call this, it goes to this function DHT11. Then you have to initialize LCD, and how to do the initializations and how to read the readings I'll explain now. Using DHT.read humidity, we can read the humidity of the DHT sensor and place that value in H variable. Similarly, the temperature is read from the DHT11 sensor, and it is assigned to a variable T. And here, if it is not getting any value from DHT sensor, it will display fail to read from DHT sensor in serial monitor. And here we need to set the cursor position. This is the character position, and this is the row position. So if it is 0 in the first column, the character will be displayed, and in the first row. And if you write 0,1, in the 1 means the second row in the first place. So in the first column, second row, the temperature is displayed, and in the first row, this is second row. 1 means second row, 0 means first row. In first row, in first column, humidity is displayed. And here LCD.print, in order to display the value of humidity, we have used the variable H, so that you should print in a LCD. And usually the humidity is measured in terms of percentage. For that purpose, we write LCD.print percentage. And temperature in degrees Celsius, so we are writing here C. Okay, in serial monitor also you can see the result. So in serial monitor also we are printing the humidity value H in terms of percentage and temperature in terms of degree Celsius. After that we are giving some delay between the readings, 1000. This is all about the code and circuit diagram. Now I'll explain how to upload the program. So first you should include this liquid crystal display. So here you have to click on sketch, include library and manage library. And here you should type liquid crystal display, you search it. L, we will have that liquid crystal display, LY. Go down. Here it starts from liquid crystal. See, liquid crystal I2C. This I have installed. Frank D. Brander. So this I have installed. You also install it. So there is option here install. If you click on that, library file will be installed. After installing a liquid crystal display, you select the board. So I have selected under AVR board, Arduino UNO board, and COM port. So you have to select. My Arduino UNO board is connected to COM3. So I am selecting COM3. So after that, you upload the program. So it takes a few seconds of time to upload your program. First, it will show done compiling. After a few seconds, it will show done uploading. So you wait for 1 or 2 seconds. So done compiling. Now it will start uploading. So done uploading is over. So now after uploading, you click on the serial monitor on the right corner. So here in the serial monitor, the data will be displayed. Humidity in percentage and temperature in Celsius. So that you can see it in the hardware also. Now I'll show you how to do the connection in hardware also. In this way, we can get the humidity and temperature values in serial monitor as well as in LCD display. So this is all about interfacing of DHT sensor and LCD with I2C module with Arduino UNO board. In interfacing of DHT sensor with Arduino UNO and displaying its parameters in a LCD monitor. And the LCD monitor I am connecting to I2C model. So in order to reduce the number of wires, I am doing this. And the LCD module with I2C has 4 wires. And the black one, it is ground. It is connected to ground of Arduino UNO. Red wire, this is VCC pin. It is connected to VCC of Arduino UNO board. And the brown one, it is a SDA pin. It is connected to SDA pin of Arduino UNO board. And yellow wire, it is SCL serial clock. It is connected to SCL pin of Arduino UNO board. If you don't have these two SDA and SCL lines, you can connect to A4 and A5 pins on your Arduino UNO board. And regarding DHT sensor, it has got 3 pins. Orange is VCC, black is ground, and the middle one is a signal pin, that is out pin. The VCC is connected to 3.3 volts pin of Arduino UNO board, and black wire, it is connected to ground pin of Arduino UNO board, and the blue one, it is signal pin. It is connected to D2, second pin of Arduino UNO board, because in program I have used pin number 2. And now you can check the readings here. I think it is not visible. Now it is displaying humidity 45% and temperature 32 degrees Celsius. And the same thing you can see it in serial monitor, 44% in humidity and temperature is 32 degrees Celsius. So the same reading we are getting in LCD monitor also, 44% and 32 degrees Celsius.